Good morning, everyone. I'm in Toronto for a wedding of one of our members this evening. And there's a beautiful website called godaven.com. And on this website, it finds your location and informs you a list of all the minions for Shachris or for Mincha that are upcoming in the neighborhood around you. And literally, this morning I got up like 6:30. I went to go daven to see where the nearest minions are. And 3 pages with 30, 40 minions with exact names of the synagogues, the rabbi's name, the address, the times of davening popped up on my screen. And I'm waiting for my lift now to take me to the nearest shul on Bathurst Street. And this is such a beautiful gift of technology in the generation we live in 2022, that a Jew anywhere in the world could find immediate directions, instructions, and times for davenings around the world. Because for a Jew, when you get up in the morning, the first thing you do is you go have a conversation with God. You thank God for getting up in the morning. You ask Him for blessings throughout the coming day. And you acknowledge and you deepen your connection to God to give you the inspiration and the direction to carry out your daily mission. Matter of fact, in this week's Torah portion, we find the word Hayom, today. The Torah says, if you will observe the commandments that I give you today. And the question is, why does the Torah emphasize the word today? And our rabbis teach us that every day we should embrace the day as though the commandments were given to us on that very day. Sometimes people live too much in the past, nostalgia. They're living about, oh, yesterday, if I would have done this, if I would have done that, I could have had this, I could have had that. And they're stuck in the past. But you can't live your life, you can't drive a car looking in the rearview mirror. Once in a while you could glance in the rearview mirror, but you can't drive forward. You got to look through the windshield. And then there are people who are living with always dreams. If only, when only, if I accomplish this, then I'll be able to do this or do that. Versus right now, Hayom, what do you have today? You could only make choices in the present, in the moment. You could only affect today, and therefore the Torah emphasizes Hayom, today. Today is the day that you have, and therefore go out and seize it, make the most of it, accomplish what you can today. And you start that by davening, by recognizing that wherever God puts you, you're a servant of God. You're here to fulfill His will. And throughout the day, God should grant you the ability to always make choices and decisions that will be pleasing to Him and be fulfilling of His will. It's a story told about a great chassid. His name was Rabbi Mendel Futterfass. He was renowned, and during the times of Russia, Iron Curtain, he was arrested by the KGB for believing in God and observing Judaism, and he was sent to Siberia. And one time he was sitting around in Siberia with other inmates, and they were all bemoaning their lot, and each one was talking about what they did in the past. One said, I was a professor in university, and look at me now, I'm an inmate in prison in Siberia. Another one said, yeah, I was an engineer. Another one said, yeah, I was a famous politician. Another one said, I was a famous concert pianist. And then Reb Mendel Futterfass, they looked at him to see what was he looking back to. And he said, I am now what I always was. Nothing changed. He said, what do you mean nothing changed? Didn't you have a life before you came to prison? He said, yeah, I was a businessman, I have a wife, I have children back at home, but I am today what I always was. And they said, really, what do you mean? And he said, then I was a servant of God, and today I'm a servant of God. Nothing changed. The hardware may have changed, the circumstances may have changed, my surroundings may have changed, but my mission, my purpose in this world has not changed today and will never change. Every day I get up and I say, what does God want from me today? And so let us utilize the gifts that we have today and all the blessings that we have today and focus on the day ahead. And remember, God only asks us to do the best we can do. Hayom, today. Have a wonderful day.